Imagine two families in the same neighborhood, one with a single child and the other with 5. Both families attend school events, shop at the same grocery store, and vote in local elections. Now, fast forward 50 years. The family with one child has 2 grandchildren, while the larger family has dozens of descendants. Suddenly, their influence isn't equal anymore. It's not just about family size. It's about the power of numbers and how they shape our future. The numbers, it turns out, have a profound impact on culture and politics in ways we might not immediately realize. Demographics, which go beyond mere statistics, are foundational to cultural and political shifts. The sheer size of a population influences everything, from voting patterns to cultural trends. When groups with higher birth rates contribute more people to the workforce, the electorate, and the cultural landscape, they inevitably shape the trajectory of societies. Families with strong cultural identities pass down their values, and those values become more amplified through generations, further boosting their impact. The growing numbers of larger families help create momentum that influences local norms and even national policies, making their presence undeniable. In recent years, smaller families have become more common in urban and career-focused communities, often due to economic pressures and shifting professional priorities. While this trend may align with the immediate goals of career and financial stability, it also brings with it significant challenges. One of the most pressing issues is aging populations. With fewer children being born, societies face a growing imbalance between working-age adults and retirees, which strains resources and economic stability. Additionally, smaller families often pass down fewer cultural traditions, eroding the sense of shared identity and leading to a gradual loss of cultural continuity. The political influence of these smaller families also declines, as their reduced number of descendants means fewer voters and less representation in political decisions. On the flip side, larger families have a different but equally impactful role to play. These families contribute significantly to demographic strength, with more people filling every aspect of society, from schools to workplaces to polling stations. Their values, emphasizing community, faith, and tradition, are carried forward through generations, creating a legacy that influences not only family life, but also the broader culture. As the numbers grow, so does the cultural cohesion of these families, which becomes a driving force in their communities. The larger the family, the more their presence is felt, amplifying their ability to shape both local culture and national trends. Demographics aren't just shaping culture, they are also determining political outcomes. Families with higher birth rates contribute more voters over time, which amplifies their political voice in local, state, and national elections. This growing voting base also leads to more active advocacy for policies that reflect their priorities, such as tax breaks, healthcare support, and education funding. As these demographic groups grow, they also influence the makeup of political leadership, ensuring that their values are represented in decision-making processes. What does this mean for future generations? The demographic trends of today will shape the cultural and political landscape of tomorrow. As larger families grow in influence, there will likely be a return to family-centric values. The emphasis on community, tradition, and relationships will shape societal priorities, moving us toward a greater focus on the collective good. In turn, growing demographic groups will push for policy realignments that reflect their needs. Things like affordable housing, parental leave, and education reform. As technology and individualism increasingly define the modern world, the relational focus of larger families may help restore a sense of community, something that has been lost in our hyper-connected, isolated society. Regardless of family size, it's important that we all understand the shifts happening around us and take action to shape the future. Teaching children about the importance of family, relationships, and values that endure across generations is critical. Engaging in community building, supporting local initiatives, and strengthening bonds between families, schools, and neighborhoods will have a lasting impact on our collective well-being. Additionally, we need to advocate for balanced policies that support both career ambitions and family growth. When policies are designed to help families thrive, whether big or small, it creates a healthier society for everyone. Demographics are more than just numbers. They represent who we are, where we've been, and where we're headed. The communities that prioritize growth, relationships, and long-term planning are the ones that will define the future. So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? By understanding the power of demographics and the profound influence of family size, we can start writing a future story that's not just about survival, but about thriving for generations to come. Now, it's time to think about your own impact. What role will you play in shaping the future? How will you contribute to the legacy that shapes the culture, politics, and values of tomorrow? The choice is yours. Take action and start making a difference today.